What's going on, guys? Roman and Get Cracking is here, and we have a new thing. We are reviewing businesses, and today, short-term rental, because you heard Airbnb created the whole industry of new things. And we have Sunny, the founder and the landlord, North Stay Company.
Welcome, guys. I'm about to show you this short-term rental, so let's go check it out. As you can see, we have different spaces here. We have the beautiful kitchen, we have the bedroom, and we have the living room right here.
Nice, this is
big
huge.
spaces, right? But even though it's like a small space, you have to think about what works in this kind of location. So as you might have seen, there was a hotel in this same street. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of competing with them, but offering something different.
So did you get the apartment like this? Was it furnished?
It was actually empty, and all the stuff you see here has been bought from the store, and it's kind of a long process to kind of figure out what works with what. As you can see, like we have black curtains with a black bed frame, and then you kind of have to build on top of that, which will kind of match with what and stuff like this. And also think about, of course, the end client. What does he want, and why he is not staying in the hotel room? Why would he choose you? So you kind of have to think about those stuff.
And then how about the design project? Did you have a designer designing all this thing?
I wish, man, I wish. This is all me, but I have to say that I did a lot of YouTubing and Googling, so I kind of found the matching colors. So here it was kind of problematic because, as you can see in the kitchen area, you have these wooden colors, and then those cabinets have different color. So to make it look nice, I would say maximum 3 colors is good. But here was able to make it match.
That's the life of a business owner. You just start figuring the things out, and then you learn the design skills once you're like a landlord, but then you need the design skills to actually open up your Airbnb apartment, and people are enjoying as much as the hotel stay.
Yeah. And the beauty of it is that you put so much eye into detail, right? And then there's one client who says like the apartment looked like I wouldn't ever stay there.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I did something wrong maybe, but no. It's kind of just, the pictures sell very well. So you have to really focus on pictures. So if you can make good pictures, the clients will book your apartment. If you have bad pictures, they won't book it. So
I know you already mentioned the hotel, but then also I heard that just overall the industry is booming. So there's the booking.com, there's Airbnb, then there's the people with their own websites, and then everybody is renting something out. So it sounds like a tough and competitive market.
that is true because everybody's using those same platforms, right? And now, as you can see, it's summer here in Finland, which is the hot season. So whoever has an apartment, for example, in the central area is kind of thinking that, hey, I should earn more and put the apartment in the Airbnb and booking because I will earn more. So it is competitive, and you have to constantly think about the ways how you will differentiate you from the competitors, right? And like compared to last year, I've seen a surge in the offerings of apartments. So it's getting kind of harder and harder. But I would say if you're a newcomer, there's always room for people who are practicing.
And then, so one more thing, it's not getting easier. So what I've heard are like regulations. Some cities in Europe are like, they banned completely the short-term rental. And then I heard like Finland is kind of thinking about regulating this thing more. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's alarming because I feel that Airbnb in Finland is not that new. So it would be a pity that they would start to regulating it. But it is already in the program for those decision makers in 2025 in the autumn, or was it spring? Autumn or spring. So they will be deciding what they will do, and hopefully they won't put like very strong restrictions. In the other cities in Europe, there's like, for example, you could rent an apartment in the short-term platform for 90 days, then you have to rent it long-term. So it's kind of harder, even though you can make it happen, but it's still hard.
Yeah, and then here again, so it's about entrepreneurship. So sometimes you have this inner thing that you can influence. So for example, competition. You can be better than competition, right? So your business model can be also better. The quality of the work you do, you can sell more or you can, buy better. Exactly. So you can control those things. But then some aspects are like you don't know. So then the regulator comes up and says like, okay, no more Airbnbs or short-term rentals in a central Helsinki, and then you cannot do anything about that. So you need to be kind of ready and an alarm and aware of what's going on. Cool.
Exactly, and the kind of pain point, we didn't talk about business yet, but the pain point in this business is that when you're kind of trying to scale up, you have to use all your earnings to furnish the new apartments. So you're basically putting your account to zero every time you're taking a new apartment. And in case these regulations would come and you're still growing, there would be a situation where you don't have any capital and now the income is not coming. So having that regulation that is maybe coming next year, you have to be careful now. So you have to think to the future.
Let's pick something easy. So what are the cool things in this apartment? What do you have? What do you have for us? What is cool here?
So we have the queen size bed, which I actually...
Can I try?
Yeah, of course. Let's go. Oh, thanks, man.
Okay, it is good. All the YouTubers are doing this, okay?
Yeah, so the queen size bed, you can sleep comfortably. Two people there, and the artwork is there. I don't know who gave it to me, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
And with the TV, we had an issue. It's a 42-inch TV, but didn't really know where to put it. But we figured that the bed is right there. People will probably be watching it from there, so we put it there.
It looks alright also from the kitchen table, from the bed. Yeah.
And it was kind of fortunate situation that there's a kitchen table already there, so we just added 2 chairs there, and then we could also add the sitting area, which is kind of extra. In a small apartment like this, you usually don't have a sitting area.
This looks perfect for reading and evening chilling. And then we got the whole functioning kitchen. All the utilities are here, and then you can cook yourself breakfast and all the things. Yeah, and the perfect view in the central Helsinki, so you see some roofs.
Yeah, I mean this is super great. As you can see, you can check other people from the window. No, but it's actually pretty nice because we are in the central Kamppi,
right,
which is super central, but still you have this quiet atmosphere here. So you can get your quality sleep that you need when you're traveling, right?
And I did notice the blackout curtains. I mean, for those who haven't heard, in Helsinki we don't have night sometimes, especially in June during the summer. There is no night in Helsinki, so then the blackout curtains are the must. I have at my place, so recommended.
Yeah. So to be honest, I actually stayed in this apartment when I got it for 2 weeks. And I was struggling with the lights.
Right.
So I was like, okay, if I'm struggling, the customer will struggle. So I went to the store and asked them like, what do you have that will bring the whole darkness into the room? And the salesperson was like, take these. And so I did these, and they actually go pretty well with the bed frames. So
you love it. And also I would recommend for any like business owners or entrepreneurs, try the services yourself. So I think for you, like you said, you stayed in your own apartment, and also that actually gave you hints. Yeah. Do you also do this with other apartments? Like once in a while you're like, checking into your own place?
I mean, in the beginning, yeah, every apartment I'll stay there for a few weeks, and then after a while I'll do like checkups.
Right.
After like few cleanings, I'll go there that everything is in place, because of course every now and then things go missing, so you have to refill as well.
Because this would be alarming, if the garage owner, like a car mechanic guy, is not servicing his car in his own service, right. I would be like, yeah, I don't trust anymore.
Yeah. And every one of us would like to have a business where you would just sit at the beach and having those drinks, but no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, you're not growing if that's happening, that you can chill, right?
What is short-term rental?
Short-term rental is basically when you put your apartment to our platform like Airbnb or Booking.com or Vrbo, and it's from maybe 1 night to 30 days. That's like the average. So you're not renting it long-term, you're doing it short-term. Yeah.
And who are the typical customers?
I mean, It really depends on the apartment, what kind of customers you're attracting. So let's say we are in the central area. So the good thing here is that you're attracting tourists, you're attracting those people who are traveling for business, you're traveling the kind of people in Finland who are traveling for business, and as well as people who are just visiting family maybe here in Helsinki.
So you like doing this?
Yeah, I've been doing, like, real estate is my passion, right? So I've been trying different things, and this is the newest venture. So it's been fun to see what I can do with it. But thank you very much for visiting. It was nice having you here.
That's for this, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching us this far. It was the business review of Nordstay, short-term rental, Airbnb and Booking.com. Please click this like button, leave a comment there. Which business should I be reviewing next? And then if it's your business, we'd be happy to do that. Also, stay tuned. There's a podcast episode coming with me and Sunny where we're discussing the business and the opportunities and the real estate and all those things. So click this follow button and see you next time. Bye. Senator. What's cooking? Good looking. Today we have a Nordstay reviewing, and Sunny, what is Nordstay?
Nordstay is a real estate